Good morning, everyone. Today is the 18th. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're doing fine, you're well. Let's have a look again today about Bitcoin. What Bitcoin is doing. Let's have a look. Right, okay. Straight to the work. Okay. So yesterday we found that area that it was a little bit difficult, some rejection, some weakness. We see some few wicks. We had a range that we're paying attention to, a smaller time frame, right? And we said that if we're going to lose that range, most possibly it's going to go down. And also we marked the areas that we possibly see kind of rejections, right? So we're trying to see where there are the possible areas for Bitcoin to let's see bounce from. Okay, so yesterday all day long, so the EU session and the American session were pushing downwards. Okay, so the areas that we're interested to see where it's going to bounce, I trying to see the edges. So I had that edge, I had that edge, I had that edge, and that edge, that area over there, including that week. So these are the levels that I marked out yesterday on the video, and kind of the new Asian session, which started here around 3 o'clock my local time. So that's the daily open, and we can see that the Asia are pushing back, right? So what happened is, the couple of days ago the Asia was pushing Bitcoin towards the upside, and the Americans took profit of it, and now again the Asia, they're gonna push it up again. It's like they're changing roles here. One day the Americans are gonna push it, then the Asians will take the profit. The other day the Asians will push it, then the Americans will take profit. It's like constant, take and give. Okay, so these are the levels. We see that the Asia, we still are in the current Asian session. Bitcoin on a larger scale, let's go back to, I don't know, maybe 6 hours. Let's have a look on the 6 hours. Still in the range. Good news, right? We are still in the range. We're still bullish, still holding strong. We are, it's not dropping, it's not falling. It's trying to maintain itself inside the range, which is good news. Good news. That's what we wanted. We wanted to, observe if we wanted to go in and stay in, and that's what it does right now. So even if I break these levels lower, let me put that into a normal quarters. This is, the defense level that we have, 65,115 or 114, roughly. Let me do this a little bit more accurate as possible on the range that I marked. So yeah, 65, 150 is the defense line. We need to see, today if it wants to break above. Okay, now if I break that even to smaller parts, I've got two levels that is kind of working currently. So we have these two levels, the 64, right? We need to stay above the 64 to to stay bullish. In general, we need to stay inside the range. Okay, but 64 is a good number. And we'll see how it goes, the following hours and days. We're going to see how that's going to happen. We're going to take things one by one, a bit slow. Today we're going towards the end of the week. It's Thursday today, so we're going to see a bit slow down, and we're going to see later on, on Friday, how it's going to go. Let's bring up the Monday range. For the people that are following the Monday range, I've updated the daily open. So here's the daily open. The daily open happened 3 o'clock. Let me go to a smaller time frame, 1 hour, spread up a little bit, observe what's going on. So the Asia is pushing up a little bit. It went up to 65-ish. What was the maximum here? Maximum was 65,113. So yeah, just a little bit above 65, and then it came back and still pushing. You've got plenty of wicks underneath. we've got more wicks below rather than from a higher level, so they're trying to push it. Okay, that's good news so far. They're trying to push it. So let's see the cash flow. Let's have a look on the cash flow. Let's bring the cash flow here. Here it is. And we see a little bit a drop on the T1. Okay, so that was a lot, yesterday Europe and American Association. Tier 3 is not that bad, trying to stabilize a little bit. They're playing out with the altcoins. Dominance is trying to push up, so Bitcoin's going to perform better than the altcoins on this phase as we speak. Tether, it's not going to be that bad. It's dropping and then stabilize a little bit, so not a lot of aggressive buying and selling. Dixie keep on dropping as Dixie drops, Bitcoin gets the favor to be pushed up, right? Stabilize for the time being. US is not open right now, so we're going to see it later. So this is a cash flow. Bitcoin dominance is trying to pick it up. So in general, let's see, do we have anything on the scope? Well, let's have a look if we have anything on the scope. Today is Thursday. We don't have anything major. Everything's yellow, low impact. We've got something in the UK. We've got something in the European Central Bank, ECB. That's going to be on later today. That will be around 4 o'clock, around just before the opening of the US. We're going to have a medium impact. There's going to be a press conference in the European Union from the European Central Bank as well. So, not a high volatility, medium volatility. We don't expect anything to be drastic affecting. Let's have a look on the bubbles. Layer 1, majority of them a little bit reddish. Yeah, we knew that, yesterday US was pushing down. Let's have a look on top 100. Okay, as the last 24 hours, majority of them are red. What's the biggest, what's the largest number? Let's go to the daily. We've got some big numbers, but not on the top 100 though. And again, big numbers on the upside. Again, not on a major tokens. Let's go and have a look on crypto bubbles. This is crypto bubbles. Let's have a look. Right, single digit on the upside. 6.6 is the maximum that you have from Lido, Rune 4.7, not bad. Render 3, but it's single digit. Let's have a look for the wars. Okay, some meme coins are taking a little bit of the hit, but again, single digit numbers. Look at for the full week. They're doing okay. Look at that, 71% for the Popcat, WorldCoin 43%, ICP 37, WIF 37, NIA, RWIF, Mantra. They're doing quite well. Pepper, XRP, Pendle, Mog is down here, so they're not doing that bad. Who's doing worse? For the week, all doing good. Only TIA is not doing quite well, and that again is single digit. Okay, let's have a look for the day. Again, single digits. Okay, from yesterday's reaction, all a little bit red. Not that bad. So a small retracement on the alts. Nothing to worry about. As Bitcoin's going to stay inside the range, we're going to be looking good. Technically, what we have, let's take things in a simple way. Low, and we've got a high, we've got a higher low, and then we'll have a high, and then it's turning around. Equal lows, a little bit lower low. Okay, so again we have a lower high. Okay, so far we're still in retracement direction. Okay, so let me do that a little bit thicker. Here we are, we're still going downwards. Now here, let's see if it's going to break the structure. We're going to monitor that for the few hours. We need to see if it's going to break structure. Let me lock that. I don't need to delete these. This is the daily open. So the price, currently the price action is sitting above the daily open. It target again once again the Monday high. We need to see if it's going to break the Monday high. Okay, if it's going to be strong enough today to break the Monday high and break the previous high, and see if we can target the 50%. Okay, otherwise we just need to pay attention into these levels. Okay, 63,888. We need to see if it's gonna break it. Okay, market structure. Just see if you break this point, then you're gonna target that point and that point. Okay, and then we're going towards the Monday mid again. Otherwise, if it's not gonna come down to these levels, and then it's keep on breaking, the highs, we need to take it step by step. It needs to break the 65,113 to go higher, and finally, we want to see if it's going to break the 66,137. And then your next target is going to be up here, which is the 67,300-ish area, which is the 50% of the range. Now let's go to move to a higher time frame for the people that want to see a little bit higher time frame. Let's start with the 12 hours. Let's bring the agents. Agents are telling me, even yesterday we saw that we have a little bit of weakness on the 12 hour. Not a sharp move to the down. Look at these angles that went straight down, very sharp to the down. That goes a little bit, sideways, very slow. RSI trying to maintain the level, wants to stay horizontal. Let's have a look on the daily. Same kind of view. Let's have a look on the weekly. Weekly is still looking very bullish, right? We had a cross up and still moving higher. To be fair, right, we've seen this what happened here before. We need to clear that level as well. Okay, so let's see the next following days if that stochastic RSI is going to break the previous high. That will be another area to pay attention. So yeah, I mean, on the higher time frame, we're still bullish. Look at that. It cleared the previous big gray candle, which is a bearish candle. So we've got two bullish candles. We need to see if it's going to continue. Okay. I'm going to keep it nice and short today. All right. I had some comments that people would like to have a short updates, not a very long update. So I'm going to always try to keep it under the 30-minute mark. So it's going to be 15, 20, 30 around these levels. Depends, how the market's going to be busy. Let's have a look a little bit on ETH and Bitcoin, as we still have a little bit of time. It's 13 minutes duration. So we're still holding this level, right? This is ETH against Bitcoin. So ETH is not overperforming yet. We need to see a turnaround. A slight improvement, yes, but we need to see something more stronger. Okay. So we'll wait for that one. Let's have a look on, that was Ondo for another member that we were looking yesterday. The question was, do we go long from here, from 111? And the answer was to that question, no, we don't go long. We need to see if it's gonna, reclaim this level because it's lost it. And follow, later in the afternoon, I can see that it was keep on falling. Now it's trying to reclaim this level, and we need to monitor, if you wanted to turn around from here. So you're going to have a better entry from here rather than here. Okay. How much was the drop? To be fair, let's see how much was the drop from here to there. It was a 4% drop. I mean, even all the way down here, it was a 6% drop. So if someone entered there with a 10x, that was already 60% minus, already in the danger waters. Too dangerous, to be honest. Okay, to have a position open from here. No one will have that wide stop loss anyway. So yeah, we need to see, how it's going to react on these $1 range for Ondo. Let's go to ETH. Let's have a look on ETH. Let's use index. I prefer index on ETH and Bitcoin. Let's have a look. Okay, so ETH, as I said, this is the 15 minutes. It's showing some strength. It wants to go higher. I would like to see a bigger moves, right? We need to see ETH move. It's been a long time. We're all waiting for ETH to move. So here's the let's go to the larger time frame. Here's the larger time frame. So we see that it's moved. Let's say it moved since the beginning of July, right? It pushed all the way up. That 50%, the red lines of my 50% is holding quite well. Now it claimed a new level, 3.372. And it looks like it wants to hold it. That's good. We see some acceptance. It's been there for a long time, so we need to see accumulation, and then we'd like to see moving further up. Ethereum has a long way to go. I mean, look on the weekly. Let's bring the indicators, and we've got a cross up, and then we've got a second cross up. So it has a long way to go. Let's have a look on the monthly. Monthly is trying to turn around as well. So it's good signs on ETH. We just need to see a continuation. Big wicks from below. That means a lot of buying pressure, a lot of support. It's good. We just need to see a continuation. It's not bad on the higher time frame on ETH. People that are still looking on margin or spot, is a good time, to start looking to be positive again. Maybe the correction is going to end it here. Maybe that was a correction. Still haven't seen the big correction, to be honest. I don't want to be, spread out the fat. I haven't still seen, the 50% correction that we all expect. But hey, and the markets are moving randomly. Remember, it's a random walk. You cannot guess what is going to be the next move. Okay, it broke out of the range. It came down, came close to these levels. It did not tap it precisely. Here's the area that we found that was the next rejection area. It kind of rejected a bit before, so that was a fair value gap. It rejected within the fair value gap. Okay, so it cleared the imbalance, so to say, and then now it's pushing up. Now, if it's going to be strong enough, what we need to see a continuation. We need to make sure that we hold this as support, and then we break the 50, and then we target the higher level of the range. That's it for today. Quite a short one today. We didn't have a big move yesterday, so that's why we don't have a lot to talk about today. The update is going to be based, focus on Bitcoin, the cash flow, the rest of the market, the market cap totals, the Dixie, the dominance, stable coins. This is what we're looking. I'm not going to go into details on the alts, because that way, the video is going to be longer. So that's it for me today, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one.